Okay everybody, welcome back. The game crashed. Fortunately it was crashed to desktop and not blue screen of death, so I've managed to salvage the previous video part, but it does mean that I had to load the autosave, which means that I have to connect to Calavitra and Methoni again. Minor nuisance, but at least we only lose like 6 months progress and not like 10 years progress or something dumb like that. Yeah, so I need to build this track again. Okay, so that's that done. Now I just need to get to Calavitra along the same route. Do it with a maximum of 4% gradient. I've actually eliminated the 4%. Oh no, still. But it's basically a 3% gradient up that hill, so that's fine. Right, yeah. Before it crashed, I was just saying, is there anywhere else I can really connect to? And with our current territory, we could, in theory, connect to Zakynthos, but it is going to cost us like 5 million to do so. Once I lay track and build the stations and maintenance and service in the train. Chalkidna or Chalkida Zyracori, it is a long way, but it saves us a suspension bridge. Actually, it's only one. It's only going to be like 2 million, so it is an option to just build the suspension bridge directly. Now, the problem is there's a load of hills all along. Yeah, it's actually just going to be easier to build the suspension bridge. What's annoying is Chalkidna's quite a big city, is it not? Well, there's a fair amount of stuff. If there weren't so many hills, this would be a lot nicer. Other cities I could get to. Pulling me back on track, that's actually really nice. Get out of the recession. Could possibly connect to Carpenisi. So let's just do that actually. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot here, but maybe there's some passengers or something. And again, every little helps. 700 loads is a lot for a map like this. Wait, hang on. I never built a station in Macrocomi. Ah! I'm guessing because at the time, at the time the city must have just been absolutely tiny, and I thought, what's the point? Okay. Well, unfortunately, Carpenenisi is actually really small. But we can go Lamia to Macrocomi. Well, we can't because we don't have any money, but we do now. And then there were some passengers in Carpenenisi. We can haul them to Lamia, I suppose. And then just hauls anything on the way back. Granted, we're going to need maintenance and service along the way. So, we're in economic prosperity. We hauled 516 loads last year, which is, yes, okay, still not enough. Growing prosperity. We have no dividend at the moment, which I'm kind of okay with because this is gonna. We're never gonna get 7.5 million. Unless the share price goes up and up and up and up and up, and I can just sell all the shares at the end of the scenario and somehow make 7.5 million in cash. So I'm gonna keep the dividend up for now. Right, let's get to. That's in Epiros, so we can't actually connect there anyway. Given that this scenario ends in 1915, Epiros must become available at some point. As would Macedonia, but it's going to be very late on. So we're only going to have a few years to really properly do everything we need to do there. And also, this is a hell of a long way. I'm not sure what the best route is for this particular journey. I guess this works. Maximum gradient of like 4%, 5% in places, but it's a long way, but it works. So pump up the dividend back again, buy some more shares. Yeah, so we do now own about a quarter of the company. So Zyrakori to Chalkidna actually looks like it's going to be really profitable, which is quite good. Yeah. And could actually get another train doing the reverse journey. Boom times ahead. Nice. take the map back. So, in terms of unconnected stations, or cities with no connection, there's Anactorio, and I believe that is it. I do want to build a suspension bridge, or just a regular bridge if possible. Wow, okay, that's expensive. Maybe not. And also Zakynthos, but whether or not that'll ever... I forgot to build water towers. Balls. Okay, so that year we made 508. 508, really? The problem is, I've already failed one. So I need these 700 loads. We're running out of time to do it. I'm also not sure how much I would get for selling my shares. Because we're not going to make 10.4 million. If we make half of that, then we need 15 million in terms of stock value. And then we would sell it for half price and make 7.5 million in cash. But even then, that's... I'm not sure if that's possible or likely or anything, so... I really could do with access to... Oh, actually, there is a city there. Really could do with access to Epirus soon. And then that would grant us access to more cities, and that means more loads available to haul. That is a profitable textile mill, but it's $2 million. So thanks to this economic boom, the company is now really profitable. So the economy really does hurt your company. Like, if you're in economic boom, you'll make a lot more money, and if you're in recession, it will really hurt you. Major rebellion in Istanbul. Rebellious army units, civil demonstrators and provincial leaders have found common ground in Old Constantinople and tops the Ottoman Parliament. I was hoping that we'd get access to somewhere there, but we don't. Where is Ionia? It's just there. So we can connect to Ionia. Thessalonica is not going to be as easy. Right, okay. In July 1908, the Young Turk Revolution broke out in the Ottoman Empire. Taking advantage of the Ottoman internal turmoil, Austria-Hungary annexed Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Bulgaria declared its independence from the Ottoman Empire. On Crete, the local population, led by a young politician named Eleftherios Venizelos, declared Inossos union with Greece, provoking another crisis. Huh. So Crete has become part of Greece, apparently. Really need this boom to keep lasting. If this boom lasts until the end of the scenario, we might get gold. I don't think there's any other cities to connect to besides, obviously, Zakynthos, which realistically we're not going to connect to. I'm not seeing any. I think we have actually connected to everywhere. Oh, apart from Anatorio, which I do kind of want to connect to. The question is, how? Because it's sort of surrounded by hills. It would cost like almost. It would cost about 14 million to electrify all the track. Very pleased with our performance, given that we made like 4.5 million. We actually made more money from freight than in Express last year. In terms of haulage, 562. Yeah. I really do have to hope that this economic boom just lasts like ages and ages and ages. Still don't have access to Epirus or Macedonia. In terms of Epirus, you've got Ioannina, which we have to connect to for a victory point, I believe. Kanitsa, Paramithia, and Eugomenitsa, so there's not really a whole lot of stuff in Epirus itself. Just upgrading as many trains as I physically can to the better Class 500. It's slightly worse on fuel economy and slightly worse on reliability, but it's got better acceleration and it is faster. It's also more expensive, but that's not a massive issue. So reduce the dividend. Military coup in Greece. The military league has taken power and forced the Prime Minister to step down. To take his place, they call on Crete's recent hero, Venizelos. Okay. I also kind of want to sell the shares as soon as the boom ends, because then or when I feel like the boom's going to end, because then the share price will just drop naturally anyway. So take advantage of the boom, pump up the dividends, get me as much cash and as many shares as physically possible, and then sell the shares and hope that we make 7.5 million in cash. Maybe don't sell all the shares. That's another possibility as well. Thankfully I don't have to pay any of these off. Okay, young Greek officers formed a secret society, the Military League, with the purpose of emulating their Ottoman colleagues and seek reforms. The result was the Goudi coup on 15th of August 1909. As the military conspirators were inexperienced in politics, they asked Venizelos, who had impeccable liberal credentials, to come to Greece as their political advisor. Venizelos initiated a major reform program, including a new and more liberal constitution, reforms in the spheres of public administration, education and economy. Economic status in-game will improve. Yes! Track will become cheaper to lay. Yes! Due to government subsidies. Good, good, good. We are in economic prosperity. So the boom has seemingly ended. I'm guessing that's caused by game events. But it does say that the economy will improve and track will become cheaper to haul. Or cheaper to build, rather. Saying that... yeah, we're still not hauling enough. And P8s, yeah, it still costs like 4.5 million to upgrade them all. Hoping that we get access to Epirus eventually. Kind of do need it. Towns and cities have stopped accepting processed coal and oil, which means that in theory this electric plant, which has... I thought it had been upgraded, but in theory the electric plant will now make more money, but it's not making money anyway. So it's a very good thing I didn't buy it, because it's not made a profit at all. Like, ever. Not really sure what to do at this point. We need 7.5 million cash, but we also need to haul like 700 loads, which in our current status isn't gonna happen unless we somehow manage to get access to Epirus and Macedonia, and even then we still actually need to connect to Thessaloniki and Ionia. Ionina. Christ. Train crashed. Yeah, let's just replace that. Okay. It's a good thing we've got silver, because of the 12 possible victory points, the maximum we can get is 10. And realistically, I reckon we could end up with 9. Okay, so we... I need the boom again. Okay, how are we actually doing for congestion? That's something I haven't considered. It seems to be alright. Oh! No. We want to double up here. Okay, that's now doubled up. I was going to say it seems alright though, considering we've got a fairly extensive network. A lot of trains. Ooh, double up around Corinth. Probably want to double up around here. Just from like Athens to Megara. Like that. This all seems alright though. In terms of traffic. Yeah, I think this is okay, so we should be alright for traffic. Just doing it even further. Paper mill, not making money. No real surprise there. desperately need access to Macedonia and Epirus. Even getting to Thessalonica is not going to be easy. Okay, yeah, this is flat, but there are like hills and whatnot along the way, so... Although the company is profitable in itself, so... You never know. Economy's slowing to normal? Jesus, no, that's not what I want. It said the economy was supposed to improve, and it said that like haulage would improve, but it doesn't seem to be going that way. Unless it's a bug or something, I don't know. I have to hope these shares, when I do sell them, sell for about $33, which is more than half, but what we paid for them, but I don't know. Because obviously, oh god, recession, please, no. Because the scenario ends, I think, end of 1915, or like mid-1915. So... we still don't have access to Epirus or Macedonia. That really surprises me. And I hope that's not got anything to do with the fact that we weren't able to haul the 5 loads to Thessaly. Because... if it does, then we're stuck with silver. And silver's still good, it's just I want gold. Which is not going to happen, realistically. Balkan League declares war on Ottomans. Greece, along with its allies Montenegro, Serbia and Bulgaria, declares war on Ottoman Empire. Divisions march north towards Thessaloniki. Right, so we... hopefully, this means that we are going to get access to Epirus and Macedonia, eventually. Train crash, that's fine. It's not actually hauling anything. Highly annoyed with us and cut our salary. God damn you. How do we do in terms of haulage? Yeah, 600 loads. It's not going to happen. Ooh, I've actually got a fair amount of cash though. Right. Greek divisions reached Ionia and effectively took control of Epirus. After the victories at Giannitsia and Thessaloniki, the Ottoman army has no control over this region and no way of reaching it again. Territory is liberated and open to all Greek companies, yours included. Okay, so we've got access to Epirus. But we don't have access to Macedonia. Right, let's connect to Ionia. Yeah, while we still can. We'll probably connect that with Arta, seems easier actually. Right now. Oh shit, that's double track. I was thinking, why is that so expensive? Yeah. I made a mistake there. Obviously, don't want to double track this. Not just yet, anyway. Can't get away with a medium. We do need a large. So get a train going from Ioannina to Arta. barely hauling anything. Literally hauling one load of passengers. Suspended the dividend. Damn it. Still in a recession. Doesn't help me either. King George is murdered. While taking a stroll in recently liberated Thessaloniki, King George was shot at close range. The assassin is said to belong to the Socialist Party. In fairness, I feel like he reigned for a long time, because I think he was king since about 1870. Obviously not saying he deserved to be assassinated, I'm just saying that he did reign for a long time, so he's probably quite old. We still don't have access to Macedonia. Bump up the dividend again. No, I don't want a tunnel. No, I don't want a tunnel. Right, Paramethea, or Paramethia, does need a large station. And then Paramethia to Arta. Bulgaria turns on its allies, god damn you! Single month after ceasefire is agreed with the Ottomans by the Treaty of London, Bulgarian army attacks the Greeks of Thessaloniki. War, yet again. Idiots. Stupid Bulgaria. What are you doing? Get a grip. Don't declare war. Help me out. Help out Greece. We are in a recession, like, for fuck's sake. And we have no money. Economy back on track. That's nice. Still have no money. So Paramethia to Arta is probably barely going to haul anything. Yeah, it hauls one load of passengers. Bulgarian army, faced with both the Serbian front and the Greek front, was incapable of holding ground, and this war was a short one. The Treaty of Bucharest finally resolved all territorial claims in the Balkans, awarding the bulk of Macedonia to Greece. Territory is now under Greek authority, and the Prime Minister wishes you to swiftly cover it with railways. And hopefully we will do, although we only have like 2 years to get to Thessaloniki. Ah! Can't issue stock, can't take out bonds. Not the best route then, is it? Huh. Okay, we're out of money. Here's your last chance to win a victory point. In fact, this is a double point, so don't miss the opportunity. Now that Macedonia is part of Greece, connect Athens to Thessaloniki and Ioannina, which we've already done. So basically, get to Thessaloniki and we get 2 victory points. But we still need the 7.5 million in cash, which I believe is just going to be like an all or nothing. At the end of the scenario, I'm just going to have to sell all the shares and pray that it gets to 7.5 million in cash. Right. Well, getting to Thessaloniki is not going to be easy. I also don't know when the scenario ends. Because I believe it is like June 1915, but that is all the victory points presented. It said, yeah, 12 opportunities, 12 presented. So if we do that and that. So the best we could do would be 11. We should get 9. We can still get 10. What worries me is if I don't... With this, is it... If you do both of them, you get 2. If you do one of them, you get 1. And if you do none of them, you get 0. Or is it 2 or 0? Because the way it reads, it makes it sound like a sort of all or nothing. It's like you either get 2 or you get 0. Which should be a bit daft. This is a long, long way. That's a nasty gradient. We made it to Katerini. Almost. Growing prosperity. That's good. So Katerini to Larissa. Still need that money. Katerini, Larissa. Service. Maintenance. And build. Hopefully. Yeah, no, it's not going to work, is it? Yeah, so it's still going to be like 2 million to get to Thessaloniki. Boom times! Nice. Okay, a strong finish. Macedonia and Epirus are part of Greece for only a few years, and your network already crosses those territories to reach the important cities of Ionia and Thessaloniki. That's a double victory point. Right, so we've got 9 out of 12. That is done. 7.5 million in cash, or 700 loads. I think we only have one more year to do it, so it's not going to happen. Right. We're an economic boom. Can't even afford to train at this rate, actually, to be honest. There's a shitload of steel. This tool and die is making a fortune. Wow, that is profitable. In October 1915, French and British divisions landed in Thessaloniki, invited by Prime Minister Venizelos, in preparation for an attack on the Ottoman Empire amidst the First World War. Thus, that makes the end of the scenario, and thus you have less than a year before the game counts your victory points. Right. So, we can't do 700 loads. So it's literally all or nothing. 7.5 million in cash. It is literally all or nothing. And I have to hope that I get 7.5 million from selling these shares, and I also have to hope that the trigger for the player cash isn't like every year. Right, bump up the dividend. And let's sell, 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 sell. Okay, that's not worked. That's not worked. Yeah, it's not worked. Buy back a load of shares. That's not worked. I may have to load the autosave because I really, really want the gold. Okay, this hasn't worked out so good. Right, let's just load the autosave again. I know this is kind of cheating, but I really, 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 really want the gold. Right, do a shitload of stock buybacks and then sell a load of shares, and that will drive the share price up a bit. But it just goes to show that, like, if you just do a massive stock selling, you don't make enough money. Even though my net worth is like 16 million. Okay, here we go. And sell, 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 sell. Yeah, still not enough. Share price plummets. Stock buy back stock. And sell, 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 sell. Okay, we've done it. So we have no shares in the company. The share price is $23, but we do have $7.5 million in cash. So please, 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 please be the gold. Yes! Oh, wow. To call your game a brilliant performance is no exaggeration. You managed to reach World War I as one of the wealthiest men in Greece and Europe. With so much cash in hand, who knows what the future will hold once the war is finished. I don't care that I loaded the autosave, okay? Personal net worth is horrible. Player cash even more so, because you just have to sell all your shares. For now, that's a victory point. Congratulations. There's no actual like description. It just says "Congrats, gold medal." Yep. There you go. Wow, George Platinum's quite good. Greece 1857 gold expert. That took long enough. Right, I'm going to save the game and end this here. I will say that I've thoroughly enjoyed the scenario. Very well made. Properly difficult though. I've got no idea how you're going to do the 5 loads of weapons. It's a shame I couldn't do 700 loads of cars. That was just... I don't know how you're going to do that, to be quite honest. Maybe just shitloads of trains and build a shitload of industry? I don't know. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed this series on Greece. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, I will see you in my next video. Take care and goodbye, folks. We got the gold!